Good morning. How are you all doing? It is a bright and beautiful Monday morning here in Southern California, and I'm so excited to be here live with you. I'm going to keep it brief because this mama has to get to work as well, but I really wanted to, I've been feeling impressed to come on and talk about one word and what everyone has been talking about. I've seen so many posts on it. I've been doing it. This will be my third year that I've selected one word for the year as a theme. And so I just wanted to pop on here real brief, or not so brief, because if you've watched me live, you know I love to talk, but hopefully you'll find value out of it. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Karen Turner. I am passionate about helping women on their journeys to becoming vibrant leaders by helping them to develop and sustain high performance habits. So let's jump right into it. One word, I actually went to look it up, and I have my cell phone here because I'm going to give credit where credit is due. This book was written in 2012, and it's called My One Word, Change Your Life with Just One Word. And oh my goodness, I'm on the page, but it doesn't tell me who the authors are. Let me go and find the authors because it's real quick to do that. It is by Rachel Olson and by Mike Ashcraft. There you go, Mike Ashcraft. And so I'm going to pop back into the website and just go through. It's actually a biblically based book. It's a Christian book, which I, as a Christian, enjoy that that's the basis of it. And what it is just picking one word, a theme that you want to, something that you want to work on or work towards for the year. And so you want to first think about the person that you want to become, the things that you want to accomplish, of course, from a spiritual perspective. Where do you think God wants you to do? What doors would you like Him to open for you so that you can do the work that He has intended for you? Next, you want to write down all of the characteristics, all of the things that you need to do to get to that point. And then from that list, pick a word. Prayerfully, look at the list and think about what you want to accomplish. You can't work on everything. You can't do everything. So resist that temptation. But it's one word that kind of, when you go back to it, it will refocus you as to your intention for the year. So like I said, this will be my third year doing the one word or selecting one word. My first year, it was emancipation. And I've never shared this information before. I've never shared what my words are because I feel like it's kind of private, but at the same time, it's been empowering for me to see what other words people have chosen and see why they've chosen it. And so part of what I'm going to do, and I will share my word with you, but part of what I want to do more this year is share authentically and be bold. And part of that is, well, sharing. So my word for 2017 was emancipation. And the reason I chose that word is because I had felt, I'd reached my 40s, and I had felt that I was living my life for other people. And I'm sure so many of you women, mamas out there can relate. You kind of get into a place where you realize that you are pleasing others, making decisions based on what you think other people might think, or if, because so many people are free to share their opinions even when not asked. Sometimes people will share their opinions about things that you shared or things that they believe that you're going to do. And I just wanted to shed all of that. I wanted to begin living my life the way that I felt God wanted me to live it, to go for my goals, to go for my dreams in ways that other people may not understand. And so that's where that word came from. I had Shalom at the time. I was not yet pregnant with Zara, but I had Shalom, and I wanted to, in 2016, my word for 2017, we'll get there, 2017. Shalom had just turned a year, it was a year and some, and I just thought, I want her to see me living my life to the fullest, not being censored by what society thinks, not being censored by the potential of what someone might say, but to live her life authentically. And of course, I can't teach her that, and Derek can't teach her that unless we're both doing the same thing. And so 2017, my word of the year was emancipation. I wanted to be released from society's expectations. That continues to be ongoing. but it is something that I place more and more focus on. And so one thing that I want to say about choosing a word is what I've found is that I've built on the progress I've made every year. So in 2018, my word was risk. And if you followed me at all last year, you know I took a ton of risks. The first risk was, one, choosing to prioritize myself, and even as a registered dietitian, paying to join a program that would hold me accountable to regain my health and my vibrance. And that is the Faster Way to Fat Loss. I loved it so much, it changed my health life so much that I decided to become a coach, a certified coach. That was the first risk, because that was a financial investment as well as a time investment. But I am so glad that I took that risk, because it's been wonderful being able to share freely, being able to share and live in that space where I'm helping others regain their hope, their energy, and their vibrance. The second part was, and that actually was first, which is what encouraged me to go after my health and regain my energy, was reading Brendon Burchard's High Performance Habits book. And again, if you followed me at all, this should not be new to you. That is my bae book. It ultimately changed the arc of my year and probably my life. And that is no exaggeration at all. I was so passionate about the book. I was already wanting to move into the coaching world. And when I learned that I could become certified as a coach in high performance habits, I jumped on it immediately. I applied, I was accepted, and in November, I went through a very intensive 1-week course taught by Brendon Burchard himself, and I became a certified coach. Lots of risk, a lot of financial risk, but I'm so happy to report that those risks, the financial risks, I've already made a return on investment. And the risk of putting myself out there more and more and more has I've just been glad that I've been able to move into that space. And so this year, I wanted to build on, one, shedding the society's expectations through my year of emancipation, 2, last year, taking on more risk, and 3, this year, 2019, my word of the year is audacity. And when I thought of it, I almost didn't choose it because I was like, oh, everyone's choosing different words like change and simplify. And audacity can have a bit of a negative connotation. But then when I stopped and I thought about it, I want that. And why would I change what came to me, what God put in my heart for how I should live, because of what society might think? Because it's a bold word, and that's part of what audacity means. I'm going to actually look it up, audacity and meaning, because I want to be sure that it captures all the different elements. That is my daughter in the background, because #MomLifeIsReal. All right, baby girl, go back. Yeah, I'll get you some in a minute, okay? That's just life, and I'm not editing it out. All right, audacity. So the definition is the willingness to take bold risks. And of course, I just told you I took risks last year, and so I want to take it to the next level. And one of the things that I need to continue to work on is sharing consistently, sharing authentically. And for me, that requires boldness. So synonyms for audacity, and this is what really allowed me to want to select this word, because it encompasses so much of what I want to do, where I want to be this year. So boldness, daring, fearlessness, bravery, courage. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be talking a lot about the 6 habits of high performance, and courage is so key. So I wanted to choose courage originally, but I felt like it didn't encompass some of the other feelings and some of the other intentions that I had for 2019. So that's why I loved the word audacity, because it included fearlessness and it included courage as some of its alternate meanings. The other part of audacity, which is kind of the negative part, is being rude or disrespectful, impudence. So here's the deal. I kind of like that. Is that weird? I kind of like the negative connotation. I want to be a disruptor. I want to come into spaces, and I want to give all of you, all of my vibrant leaders out there, the space and the room to also be disruptors. And that's the other reason why I chose audacity. Yes, it means boldness, fearlessness, courage, all of those things. but it's also a little bit of rudeness. It's also a little bit of disrespect. And honestly, for someone who has lived my life by the rules, by the book, always by what society or what I believe society wants me to do, what other people want me to do, you know what? I'm going to add a little spice of rudeness. I'm going to add a little spice of a little disrespect to society's norms because I want to break through them. I want to give us all permission to live the life that we want to live. And in order for me to do that for you, in order for me to be in that space, I have to take that on. And so, yes, I want to add a little bit of spice, a little bit of disruptor spice, and I hope that you also, that sounds like a spice girl, baby spice, sporty spice. I would have been disruptor spice. I want to add a little bit of that spice, a little bit of that je ne sais quoi. That sounds so, but hey, I'm French as well. But I do, there's something that I want to add to life that, and that's my other baby girl, because again, this is real life. My husband's holding it down. I just want to add a little bit of that spice to life that I feel has been missing. So that is my one word of the year. That is why I chose it. It is audacity. And I am so excited to live by that word. And of course, when I say disrespect, if any of you know me, you know what that means. It's just going to be a little bit of disruption because at the end of the day, I am still who I am and I want to honor that as well. I do love rules and I do love structure, but I just want to put a little bit of crack into that so that I can live as authentically as possible. And hopefully in creating that space for each of you, you can do that as well. So I hope that you all have a great day. Let me know, what is your one word? What is your one word and why you chose it if you want to share it in the comments below. I'll talk to you later. Bye.